Good morning, Katie Walsh here, 6 a.m. Saturday morning. We'll see if anyone jumps on live with me. If not, you can always go back and do this. I think I was going to go live and talk about something, but I realized this morning it might be good to get a little exercise of the brain working because you'll probably get my point a little bit more when it relates to you. So what I'm going to get you to do is to get paper. I have my paper here and a pen. I have not done this exercise. It was something just completely thought up, and I thought maybe I could do it with you and kind of share my little thing. So if you want to do it, share under the comments, whether you're watching on live or you're watching later or somewhere else. Just, go ahead and write in the comments and tell me, how you're feeling about it. So what I want you to write is things that are stressing you out right now. What is 3 to 5 things, that is stressing you out? I'm going to write mine down that have been kind of a little bit of a stress in my life right now. And it shouldn't take you more than a minute. I don't want this to go very long, but because it's such a powerful message and I don't have to say it much. So if you write down 3 to 5 things that are that's causing you stress today or this week or whatnot. So I'm going to write down mine and just take a minute to do that. Okay. So I got 3 things listed here of what are maybe not stressing me out at this moment right now, but they have stressed me out this week, or I've felt some sort of anxiety towards that I had to work on. So, look at yours, see if you can come up with something, and I'm going to go ahead and get started and kind of share what my things have been. One, getting all my work done. I've had to do some things a little differently this month, and I've been having to do different things every single day. I work 13 hours. Obviously, I was up at 4 a.m. I got home last night at 9 p.m. So getting stuff done, is really, really difficult for me, and it's something that I have to get done. So it's been very, very challenging, and I've been getting really stressed out about it. But I'm not stressed out now because I'm able to work on it, but it really stressed me out. So, and then cleaning my kitchen this morning, I prepped some stuff and my kitchen was a mess last night, and I was so exhausted by the time I was going to sleep. I knew I had to be up at 4 a.m. and I asked my boyfriend, I was like, can you please clean the kitchen for me tonight? And he was like, okay. So I went to bed, woke up this morning at 4, and my kitchen is still a mess. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate dirty stuff. And I was stressing out about it, and I was like, wait, okay, I'm just going to clean this and get it done or whatever. So that was something that was stressing me out this morning. And then, not today, but occasionally and this week, I get stressed out before I'm going to work. I'm like, what kind of day am I going to have? What's the day going to bring? Is it going to be very stressful for me? So I'm thinking of all these things, and it really stressed me out. So those are my 3 things that came to mind when I was thinking of this exercise and doing this. So just think about yours. And what I want to kind of get to the point of these 3 things is they are all things that are going to be in the future. And it's something that really strikes me that stress is most times related, for me it's always related, to the future and what the future holds and what the future brings. As far as being stressed out with my, things that I'm doing every single day, I can just take it day by day, and I love what I'm doing right now. So why am I so stressed out about it? I'm going to get it done. So, just focus on the present moment, and that's where it should be, is focusing on the present moment. Cleaning my kitchen, just do it, get it done, and it's done, and now I don't have to stress out about it. If I would have left it there, I would have been super stressed out and continued on that stress of the future. And then going to work, I was not stressed out this morning, but sometimes I do, and I always think I can't predict the future of how work is going to go. Most of the time when I'm super stressed out before going to work, and I'm sure a lot of nurses can relate that are watching this. I know I have a lot of nurse friends. You get so anxious, and I'm not as anxious as I used to be. I used to be before I started working on myself, I used to shake and be so anxious because it used to be so crazy, but that was just me and what I was going through. And now sometimes I get those little thoughts in my head like, oh my gosh, where am I going? What's going to happen today? You know, am I going to have a good day? Is it going to be really crazy? And things like that. And those times that I get so anxious are usually the times that my day ends up being amazing and I'm able to really take care of my patients. So, my message here is that, you know, I want to relate this because this is something that I think about every day. It's part of my morning ritual. I really do think about this every single day, is that we don't know what the future holds. And when you are stressed out so much about the future, you are not living in your present moment. If I was to freak out about work, go to work anxious, I would just be thinking of that and I wouldn't be in the present moment where I'm able to take care of my patients. And now that I've found that I'm able to control this kind of anxiety that I have, I'm able to go to work, take better care of my patients. My stress is down so much. And meditation is huge because it is in the now, it's in the present, and it's not in the future or the past. The thing about the future is that it causes a lot of stress. It causes a lot of anxiety, tension, and you know, those things can really impact what's going on now. So if you really focus on now and what you can do now to maybe relieve that tension, or, you know, put it on the back burner, say this is not that big of a deal. As far as going to work, you know, I just tell myself I can't control the future and I'm going to take this present moment and always remember that in the back of my head, that the present moment is all that matters, and the present moment is the only thing that's going to grow me and build me into a person that I want to be. The future doesn't, and the future will stress you out. So I've really taken that and dived in, and I've really been able to really change how I approach work and how I take care of my patients and how things are going with work. Like, it couldn't go any better for me right now. So I find that amazing, and that's why I feel like this point is so powerful, because I'm able to take care of my patients and really find that passion again. And, you know, as far as getting my work done, I'm going to do it, and I love doing it. So I'm not going to stress out about it. But, you know, I wanted to more talk about the future, because that's what stress really holds, is when you're stressed out. You know, you're stressed and you have a lot of tension, and it all has to relate to the future, and that impedes on your present time and moment. When you're looking at the past, you tend to be more towards guilt and resentment, and that's more of a depression issue, which is something I'm not going to talk about. But it's just kind of a powerful message that you might be missing out on something in your present moment, and the power of now is so powerful. And just try it. Make that list. See what you can do about it, and tell me if this resonates with you at all. Like, this just blows my mind, because it's really helped me push forward as far as my anxiety and my stress, and I do it every morning and really relate to that. So let me know what you think, and let me know if this resonated with you. Comment below, and thanks for joining me for those that came on this Saturday morning at 6 a.m. I really appreciate it, and have a fabulous day, guys. You know, always be in the moment and think of how you can grow forward. Don't be so anxious about the future, because that hasn't happened yet. You only have the now. So have a great day, guys. Bye.